Hey everyone, it's Kat and I've got part 2 of my book haul to tell you about today, and it's quite a long one, so sit back, relax, just get into it, all that. And at the end of it there will be a giveaway, so I will leave the link where you can enter in the description, and here it goes. By the way, these are all ones that I got while I was away in LA, and some of these are ones that I've got since I've come back. The Diviners by Libba Bray. I actually got the audiobook of this one first and I tried listening to it and it wasn't too bad, but I kind of felt like it was one of those stories where it would have gone better if I got the book. So when I saw it was being sold at Yale West, I got it, and it's such a chunky book, but it sounds so interesting. Set in the 1920s. Okay, so Evie has a supernatural power, and when there's a murder, realizes that she could use her gift to solve the murder. Not much else really. But yeah, it sounds really good. I love the cover, and I've heard so many good things about this, so it will be interesting to know what goes on. The next one is an ARC that I got at Yale West. Actually, it was from my friend. She didn't want it, so she gave it to me. And it's the Sea of Ink and Gold, The Reader, by Tracy Chee. It is out in August, and it's published by Penguin Teen. Sophia, after her father is murdered, she flees to the forest with her aunt, but when her aunt is kidnapped, Sophia is suddenly completely alone, and she finds a kind of box, and she decides she wants to find out, since it belonged to her father, that it might hold secrets to who she actually is, and also her aunt's disappearance. So yeah, I love the cover again. I mean, pretty covers really attract me anyways. So what are you gonna do? I will be reading this sometime soon. I've written down my TBR list, I've actually written it down, so I'm trying to hopefully get through it before, I'm going to Comic-Con, so before that, hopefully. Alright, so in my last video I said that I got Court of Thorn and Roses. Well, I haven't even read that yet, and I saw this in Waterstones and it was on offer, and I was just like, oh, but so many people are going on about this, I must get it. So, so excuse the sticker, but Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I know, I don't ever buy the next book in the series unless I've read the first one and liked it, so this is the first for me. I really hope I do like it because, since I wasn't sure about the first book, but people on Twitter are going mental over this, like, oh, how brilliant it is, and how, I mean, the fact that it says not suitable for younger readers, I've heard it's got steamy stuff in it, so I don't know if it'll be for me, but I have it, and I can't wait to get through to it so I can, join in with all the fangirling. I got this one when I came back, and it is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I have been meaning to get one of V.E. Schwab's books for so long now, at least a couple of years, but but there's always something else more important, I kind of have to prioritize which ones I want. So I kind of just took the plunge with this one. I had a gift voucher, I wanted to get something, I was like, I'm getting this. So, and also V.E. Schwab's going to Yelk in London in July, so maybe I'll get the sticker then, and then maybe I can get this signed, because yeah. Another time that I've actually got a book and not knowing what it's about. I just know that it's good. About a guy named Victor who escapes out of prison and is helped by a young girl with an ability, and another guy called Eli who's on a mission to get rid of every superpowered person that he can find. And as far as I can tell, it's just like superpowers and men trying to save the world, or I don't know. But either way, I can't wait, because this has been on my TBR list for, well, since it came out, I guess, and I've heard so many people go on about it. Word of mouth really does work, people. Word of mouth works. Okay, so this one I got when I went to her signing, oh god, at least a couple of weeks before Yale West. It's Passenger by Alexander Bracken. Guiltily, I have not read this yet. I mean, I've read two chapters, so I know roughly what it's about, but I feel really bad because I interviewed Alexander Bracken at Yale West, and I kind of tried to make questions that didn't go into anything specific because I haven't actually finished In the Afterlight yet, so but I love her stories. I love her. She's brilliant. She's really nice, and I will put a link in the description to my blog post that has the interview, so you can all read that and find out what she has to say. This one is about a girl named Etta and the guy named Nicholas, who is from like 17th century or something, and he's a time traveler pirate, and that is pretty much all you need to know. I saw this one in Waterstones as well. It was with the offer with Court of Mist and Fury, so I got it. The Girl of Incan Stars by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. I think I say that right. It's a very thin book, but it sounds so good. I can only hope this lives up to its, you know, cover. Because Jesus, have you seen this cover? It's beautiful. I mean, even the back. It just, and even the insides are all like so well done with illustrations. Oh, it says, forbidden to leave her island, Isabella dreams of the faraway lands for her father once mapped. When her best friend disappears, she's determined to be part of the search party. Guided by an ancient map and her knowledge of the stars, Isabella navigates the island's dangerous, forgotten territories. But beneath the dry rivers and dead forests, a fiery myth is stirring from its sleep. Oh yeah, I need to read this. And this is one I'm actually currently reading. I'm sort of digging my way out of a reading slump, so it's taking time. And this is going to take forever because it's a really long book. The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I have loved everything she's written, except one that I haven't actually read yet. So I have seriously high hopes for this. I mean, so far I'm on like, what am I on? Chapter 2. I'm halfway through chapter 2. God, it felt like a lot further. And I am enjoying this. I don't really know where it's going. I just know that Andy is the daughter of a politician, and things go wrong, and she ends up meeting some guy, and it's like, oh, yes, I just need to. So it's like over 500 pages. It's a bit intimidating, I gotta say, but I can't wait to read it. Well, can't wait to finish it, shall I say. And so I can't remember if I've already done this or not, but just in case. These Shallow Graves by Jennifer Donnelly. This is one that I picked up in Waterstones when I went to a signing, and it was one where I just thought, oh, I really like the sound of this, and then I got it, and then I realised how much it was, and I thought, oh shit, I'll get it anyway. I don't really know what it's about. I don't really care. I just love the cover, and I love the fact that it's a big book, and I just can't wait to read it. And hopefully it will. I know it's about ghosts and, you know, the 1819 New York, and that's enough for me. Okay, this one I've been looking forward to for a long time, ever since it was announced, really. The Trials of Apollo, The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan. Oh yeah! I love all of this series, everything. I love Apollo when he was mentioned in the Percy Jackson books, and then he was again in the Heroes of Olympus series. Apollo has done something bad, and Zeus, his father, is punishing him by turning him mortal. That's about as much as I need to know, as anyone needs to know. We'll find out what he did in the book, I assume. I hope so, as long as they don't, like, drag us out for like 3 or 4 books. I don't know why I went for hardback again. I think because they look so pretty in hardback. Yes! Love. And finally, we've come to the very last one. We have come to the end of this book, but for one. And this is where the giveaway is, okay? So, when I went to Yo West, I was more excited to see Tahera Mafi's books, and I know I'm saying her name wrong, I'm sorry, but I can't roll my R's. It's very hard. So, right, so I met her again. I saw her at Comic Con last year, and she said she remembered me, but I'm not too sure if she meant that or not, because I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, of course I remember you, and then you realise No, they don't. And they were giving art to this away at one of the booths, and I managed to get one and I got it signed, but I didn't get personalised because I had a giveaway in mind, okay? It's Furthermore by Tahara Mafi. I don't know. I'm so bad at names. I mean, I've got a tough name myself. So just to prove it's signed, there you go. All good. I will be doing a giveaway for this probably for the next week. So if you want this, it is UK only. I'm sorry, I can't ship to the US. And besides, a lot of people in the US have already got this, so I'm giving my UK fans a chance to get this. If you want a chance to win this, please enter. Please follow the rules. I'm sick of people cheating or like not doing it right. If I have rules to it, if I have a certain thing you have to do, please do that. It's not asking much. If you want the book, you can do it. I'm not asking for like gold or whatever. Just follow the rules, please. There's nothing worse than people cheating. I only have to disqualify you. This comes out in August. It's published by Dutton Children's Books. And it is essentially about... Okay, I'm just going to read off the back because it's kind of a hard summary to read. Okay. 12-year-old Alexis Queensmeadow. Her father disappears, and 3 years later Alice is still determined to find him. In order to find him, she'll have to travel through a mythical, dangerous land of Furthermore, where down is up is down, and left can be both right and very, very wrong. Her only companion is a boy named Oliver, and with his own magical ability is based in lies and deceits, and with a liar by her side in a land where nothing is as it seems, it will take all of Alice's wits and every limb she's got to find her father and return home to Fairywood one piece. On her quest to find father, Alice must first find herself and hold fast to the magic of love in the face of loss. If that sounds like your cup of tea, please enter below. I will give the details in the description box. And that is it. That's all the books I have. Oh god, that's enough for me. I can't be buying any more for a while. I'm on a book ban, people. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment in the in the box below, whatever, and tell me what books you like the look of, or if you've read any of the books. The usual bump. Hello to my new subscribers. If you're watching this, I will leave a link in the description as well to the blog post where I talk about my trip to Yar West, and I think that's it. Well, I will see you soon with another video. Hopefully not too long this time. Yeah, bye.